Good day everyone, we are the English innovators of E141 Tech Group. We are going to present the Lesson 1 ICT Competency Standards for Philippines Pre-Service Teacher Education and the survey of the use of ICT in the teaching and learning for teachers. But first, let us discuss what is ICT. ICT stands for Information and Communication Technologies. ICT refers to technologies that provide access to information through telecommunications. It is similar to information technology or IT, but focuses primarily on communication technologies. This includes the internet, wireless networks, cell phones, and other communication mediums. So now let's proceed for the methodology. The group conducted a survey on 20 elementary and high school teachers with ages between 25 to 39 years old. The group ministered a 10-item survey questionnaire answerable by yes or no. The survey questionnaire was accessed by the respondents through Messenger chatting. Here are some screenshots of our survey through Messenger. This is the survey questionnaire that was given to the 20 teacher respondents. These 10-item questionnaire are answerable by yes or no. For the question number 1, do you use technology in your teaching? Number 2, are you aware of policies that guide you in the use of ICT? Number 3, do you use non-digital learning resources in your teaching? Number 4, do you develop digital resources for your learners? Number 5, do you use technology tools for teaching? Number 6, are you expert in the use of technology tools for teaching? Number 7, do you have facilities to use the technology tools in your classes? Number 8, are you aware of the ethical and legal responsibilities in the use of ICT tools? Number 9, are your students learning better with the use of technology tools? And last, number 10, do you enjoy using ICT tools in your teaching? Results and discussion. So the first graph presents the summary of the responses of the 20 teachers. For the item number 1, 20 out of 20 answered yes, while 0 answered no. For the question number 2, 18 out of 20 answered yes and 2 answered no. Number 3, 19 out of 20 answered yes and 1 answered no. For the number 4, 18 out of 20 answered yes and 2 answered no. For the number 5, 20 answered yes and 0 answered no. For the question number 6, 11 out of 20 answered yes and 9 answered no. For the item number 7, 17 out of 20 answered yes and 3 answered no. For the number 8, 16 out of 20 answered yes and 4 answered no. For number 9, 18 answered yes and 2 answered no. And for the question number 10, 20 out of 20 answered yes and 0 answered no. The second graph shows the summary of the collected answers from the respondents in percentage. For the item number 1, 100% answered yes and 0% answered no. For the question number 2, 90% answered yes and 10% answered no. For the item number 3, 95% answered yes and 5% answered no. For the item number 4, 90% answered yes and 10% answered no. For the item number 5, 100% answered yes and 0% answered no. For the item number 6, 55% answered yes and 45% answered no. For the item number 7, 85% answered yes and 15% answered no. For the item number 8, 80% answered yes and 20% answered no. For the item number 9, 90% answered yes and 10% answered no. And last, for the item number 10, 100% answered yes and 0% answered no. So now let's answer these questions. For the letter A, how many answered yes or no for each item? What percent is yes and what percent is no? Items 1, 5, and 10 have a solid 100% yes from the teacher respondents, and items 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, and 9 have no answers ranging from 1 to 9 or 5% to 45%. Letter B, which item or items has more yes than no answers? Rank the items with more yes and rank the items with more no. For the ranking of items with more yes, first place is numbers 1, 5, and 10. Next is number 3. Third is number 2, 4, and 9. Fourth is the number 7. Fifth is the number 8. And last is the number 6. For the item with more no, first is the number 6, second is number 8, third is the number 7, fourth is the numbers 2, 4, 9, fifth is the number 3, and last is the numbers 1, 5, and 10. So now let us proceed for the conclusion. Through the survey conducted, the group concluded that 20 of the 20 teacher respondents uses technology while teaching and enjoys the use of ICT tools in teaching. 19 teachers are still using non-digital or the traditional way of teaching as of today. 18 teachers are aware of policies in the use of ICT. 17 teachers have facilities to use technology tools in their classes, and only 16 teachers are aware of the ethical and legal responsibilities in the use of ICT tools. And lastly, there are only 11 out of 20 respondents are expert in using technology for teaching. So in overall conclusion, the teachers that are teaching in elementary and secondary school are fairly knowledgeable in using technology in teaching. As a future educators, computer literacy is one of the most convenient methods in teaching so that we can give a very productive, presentable, and accessible way of teaching and learning. And that would be all. Thank you for watching. And again, we are the English innovators of E141 Tech Group.